don't like France. I don't like Italian. I don't like Spain. I only like American wine, and I like Spanish wine. But don't give me anything from France. I hate the whole country of France. How could you hate a whole country? How is that possible when it comes to the wine world? I don't know. Hi, I'm Larry Baker. I'm a certified level 2 sommelier and a senior wine and spirit specialist for ABC Fine Wines and Spirits at our new location in North Miami Beach, Florida. This is what we talked about a little bit, extending of don't label yourself as a Merlot drinker. You're only drinking 75% in most cases in America. Don't say I'm a Cab, she's a Merlot, I'm a Pinot Noir, and keep drinking over and over and over and over and over and just keep drinking the same grape. This is a little more expanding. Believe it or not, there are people literally that peg an entire country. There's over 450,000 grapes in the world that make wine, and they think a country is just, that labels the country as bad wine. When it's like, let's take France for instance, right? You go, I hate French wine. How could that be? Because you like Cabernet Sauvignon, you like Merlot, so maybe you would like wines from Bordeaux. Maybe you don't like Pinot Noir, so maybe you wouldn't like Burgundy, or maybe you don't like Chardonnay, but there's different regions from different grapes, just the whole country peg. Maybe you don't like Grenache and Syrah and Mourvedre blend, so don't drink Côte d'Aron, or maybe you don't like Châteauneuf-du-Pape. But to just say, I don't like wines from one country, I don't like wines from Italy, because you were in the Chianti region or anywhere in Tuscany and you had a Sangiovese, you don't like that. What about, you like red zins? Oh, I love red zins. Well, why don't you have the original one? That's from Italy. Well, Croatia first, but then Primitivo di Manduria, as we've talked about many times on the blog. There's other grapes. Maybe you like, Aglianico from Campania. If you would try it, not just saying I had Italy because you went to Chianti and that was it. Maybe you like whites and you just hate Pinot Grigio from Venice, from Venezia or Friuli, but maybe down south, maybe you like Grillo, in Sicily. Maybe you like Greco di Tufo, Coda di Volpe, Fiano di Avellino. You're just going to give up on the entire country and say, give me American wine, which is all blended anyway. So, and it varies from year to year, and it's all manipulated stuff. Now, I know what you're thinking out there about Captain Washington, so I'm going to beat you before you get to it, okay? All right, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I thought you hate wines from California. This is a different. I don't hate wines from anywhere in the world. When I talk about why, if I own my own business and when I did restaurant wine list, I limit almost to zero. If I had a retail store, I probably, no matter what the customers want, probably wouldn't offer anything from the state of California. And that's not because I hate the wine. I love the wines, many wines, not a lot of them, but I do like many wines because I keep tasting and trying. What I don't like, and I haven't found in 10 years, there is not one wine that I've ever had from the state of California in the last 10 years, especially from Napa Valley, that I believe that there's a quality to price ratio. Now we're talking about, you buy the wine from me, you give me as a present, it might be a delicious wine, but it's never worth the money where if I can't find anything comparable or better quality at 1/3 the price from Washington, well then I would buy it. I'd say I gotta pay $80 or $50 for this bottle. But if I could find the same quality or better, double the quality at $19.99, that's what I don't like. So that's not like just hating a country. I don't like the price to quality to price ratio. So don't get me there. Captain Washington thinks there's a better value, and that's my opinion, and I believe that is the case. I'm giving the consumer a better value, a better quality to price ratio, and saving them money and giving them double the quality, in my opinion. So, you go, let's take Greece, and you say, I don't like Retsina. That's one grape. I don't like Greek wine. I just hate Greek wine. Have you tried an Agiogico? Have you tried a Zinumavro? On the whites, have you tried a Sirtico? How you just can't hate the country, because there's so many grapes. You went to Spain, you said, I lived in Spain, I hate it. I literally had a customer today, a guest today. He said to me, he tasted a Chablis. And because he said he liked Chardonnay. And of course, he guessed it was a Sauvignon Blanc, not knowing what it was like. And I explained to him that the only white grape in Burgundy, France, or the major white grape predominantly is Chardonnay. But there's no oak in Chablis. Most of them, the producers don't use any oak. It's stainless steel and it's a different style. And I said, you would probably like a Puy Fissé. I hate that. I had that once and I hate it. I said, you hate the whole village? You just hate a village? He goes, you know what I mean. He goes, I hate the village. I hate that taste of Puy Fissé. The taste, it's Chardonnay, and it all could be different producers in different year. You taste it. You said you love Chardonnay. You're not even drinking 100% Chardonnay. You just hate. I hate Merceau. I had that once. I had that grape one. It's not a grape. You're hating the whole town. Because French wines, Italian wine, labeled by, I hate Chianti. Well, it's Sangiovese, but not every producer blends. Some are 100% Sangiovese. Chianti's a region. How can you hate the whole country of Italy? Maybe you like Nebbiolo better, and you got to have a Barolo. You get what I'm saying? So, be open to tasting and expanding your palate, and don't even ask what country it's from. Just go by your taste and your price that you could afford. And you might surprise yourself, as many people do, every time they just do it by taste, that they really like wines from that country, but they never tasted the various different regions and the different tastes. Look up on our website, www.abcfws.com, and read some of our sourced and certified from different tastes. And you go, I like that taste. Or talk to one of our wine and spirit specialists, or look for our notes with our little pick cards. Most stores have those. With a wine consultant, I have Larry's pick, and read my notes. And then, of course, always if we're there, when we're there, which I'm there all the time, you could always ask for a sample of something. And I don't even tell people what they're tasting until after they tell me what they like and they didn't like. And they're very shocked. Gee, I never really liked South African wine, but that I like. You see, that's what you got to do. And then you could expand your palate before you just get pegged into hating the whole place. Also, you can contact me at any time by following this blog, and I'll email you back with many ways to contact me with my personal information and all that. So remember, as I always say, wine is not for snobs. It's for everyday people like you and me, and open-minded people that will try by taste and not just hate 7 countries out of that produce wine. Keep trying wine. Keep tasting. See you next time.